We haven't missed anything, though. He's just explaining the class trial, which is the same every time we've played. So here we are.
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go!
As I say, kids, we in this.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu!
Oh, God.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Oh, God. Just in case you can get more skills by increasing your affection with other students, but you skipped that. Yeah, I figured. I just thought the one with Gundam was not the one that I got. I thought it was a different one. So, that's the tea, sis.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
God.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident?
Thank you, Fuyuhiku, getting us on track. Thank you.
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
Okay, take all the credit, queen, princess. We were there too, you know.
I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there.
With me and Chiaki or Akane, or us three, yeah.
Hajime and Chiaki were also
Yes,
with me.
thank you.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yes, because we were going to the Tai Chi. Are you stupid? I want to shake my screen. God. I think she's just giving her perspective.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
No shit. We were in the same. Kazu.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
She called him out.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
Aren't you a gymnast? Aren't you a gymnast in this fantasy? Or in this thing? Why is bitrate still, like, acting up? Bitrate says it's fine. Why are we saying it's unstable? I don't understand. Twitch, what are we doing? It does not understand. Ow. You sleep in the same complex, Kazu. Bonk, bonk, a bonk. Hajime got to spend the night with all the ladies. You're hired out, Kazu.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
Thank you, Hajime. Speak some, truth into him.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Ah, yes, his voice.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
God, she gives me such Sakura energy, but not in a Sakura body, and it's throwing me the fuck off.
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Jill, keep telling it like it is! Oh my goodness!
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Yes, indeed. Oh my god, hers is a literal medical cross. Oh my god, that's fantastic.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
That's rather condescending, Kazu, and I'm gonna bonk you for that. He He's like, what? Excuse me. Jackie holding facts in those hands and everyone catching all of them.
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
What is your issue?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
Is this by you saying you don't know? You could tell what the weapon was just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably the hammer.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose.
Wait, I want to look at the file. See. Severe impact. Probably Kazu is about to be confidently incorrect. And Nagito had no patience for his shit. Yeah. It does not say. It just says severe impact. Yeah, the head doesn't specifically say.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Hammer in the tower was the weapon, like he said. It looks like it's that case, but
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that.
Wait, hold on. Let me look. With pillar fragments. Okay, so if it fell on top of him, pillar fragments would have been on top of him, right? So the pillar fell first, and then he was beaten. Let me see the oil on the floor. Fatal head wound.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, no shit.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No, damn.
Damn it!
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer!
Do you agree with him?
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
Oh,
If
it's
it
the
was
new looking
unexpected, I
hammer
suppose
on
that
that
is
because it looks like it
possible.
hasn't been used.
That's right. It was a surprise beating.
That's right.
The weapon is decided.
Yeah, because it's a new looking hammer. I'm pretty sure new looking hammer. completely clean. There would have been oil on it.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there.
That pillar.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
There.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. Break.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right?
Is it the other door? Oh no, it's not.
If the hammer was used to beat
Killed it with a
Nekomaru,
little door handle.
you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah, good job.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
Where would they have put the hammer though? Where?
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Oh my god, yay.
Baby gangsta? Me?
He said it. He said it, not me. He said it. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
No, you were very, very sure about that.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be
Thanks,
the weapon,
Mary.
right?
Thanks, Mary. Love you. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it. Broken pillar.
See,
I love how his little thing wiggles.
the only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Then watch him say like, well, I could, because I'm not human.
Why?
Akane, we tried this. Baby. Oh, you wiggle. Hey, Inferno, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't, like, notify you.
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Nekomaru.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then why did he do that?
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
I keep thinking she's, like, in her ear, but she's, like, at her eye. And I'm like, why? That just seems, like, really uncomfortable. This is uncomfortable.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. The word suicide. He probably tried to lift it to bash the door down. Maybe. We get a flashback. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
She's trying so hard.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Theory only at the moment, yeah.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
What? This is quite the case. I'm intrigued to see how you piece it together. Yeah, I'm struggling mentally. Good night, button. Good night button. Okay. I gotta see what I missed them, but you have predictions. Go power.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping up the pillar. Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Okay, so we have the good night button. Chain, I think, was one of them. I think... Oh, fuck. There's another one that I was interested in. I don't remember what it is. Wire. Pillar fragments, I believe. Okay, predictions. Well, as you can tell from the title of the stream, Kazu's a little sus. But again, if this is trying to mirror the first game, then suicide. But at the same time, like, we have no motive as to why he would commit suicide. So, part of me... Okay, the more I think about this, the more weird it gets. So, like, maybe the killer is trying to make it look like it's suicide? Somehow? Because, like, the wire there could have been, like, tied into something. This one I have little to no clue.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Merriment on what about tipping the pillar over? Is there pillar fragments?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Yeah, you're right.
No, that's wrong.
Yay, Mary! You get a cookie.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body.
I like your theory, so I won't say more. Yeah, because, like, Kazu would have been able to, like, easily mess with the technology stuff. Easily. His motive? I'm not sure if he would have a motive, though. That's the thing. And, like, the game is really trying to nag that, like, Nagito knows something. But, like... I don't know. Kazu seems like the only reasonable option right now. Like, it wouldn't be Akane. Sonia, I don't think so. Gundam, I don't think so. And I don't think, like, I know someone suggested from the other like, on Friday that they might have been working together, but why would they kill Nekomaru? That just makes no sense. Like, if anything, like, I would think Kazu would go after Gundam because, like, he's getting in the way of, like, him flirting with Sonia. But, like, I don't know. It's obviously not us. They're trying to make it look like Nagito's like in on it or something, but we know he's not. Chiaki, I don't think so. Fuyuhiko, I doubt it. So that basically just leaves Kazu at this point. But God, I really don't know.
If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
Yeah, because that's why I'm thinking everyone had the motive of getting food. That could apply to most everyone. Oh, true. Very true. I forgot about that motive. I forgot the motive was food. I forgot about that. Everyone was starving in there. True. I forgot. I mean, I hope they had water, because that would just, like, make complete subversion. Chiaki's the killer. I riot. Is ever the killer. I riot. Yeah. Or is she ever died? But, yeah, so this is what's making me think, like, somehow they moved the body. Or, like, they took the oil and put it on the edge of the pillar or something? I'm not sure.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
He seems way too determined to have us change topics.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
This is like Rise of Skywalker. How do you know? A feeling. A feeling? A fucking feeling?
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Yeah, thank you, Gundam.
You guys, the same as usual.
God, we have to deal with a mopey, dopey little shit over here. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him. I will break the game so I can have Hajime murder him. Well, the pillar could have conked Nekomaru on the head, but he was still standing. Yeah.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you?
Thanks, Fuyuhiko. Bum bum bum. Ooh, Nagito. I'm gonna kill him. Hey. Hey, Grant, how are you?
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
Because he's seen the future. He now knows all.
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
I can tell you're going into the Death Note. Miss Agutsa.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
He's a different lunatic now. He's a fucking sociopath.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
The way he says that.
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Can you please put him in the Death Note? See, lots of people died. Yeah.
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Yeah, because he finished the room.
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Oh my god, Gundam. Oh my god. Gundam, baby.
I am he who cut shuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory.
I don't think we're talking about you, Gundam. Gundam is an anime protagonist. Never change and never die. Yeah.
It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
With his 4 Dark Devas of Destruction.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 Dark Devas of Destruction.
Ah, she's in on it. She's like so drinking the Gundam Kool-Aid.
I see.
Oh, Gundam. Sonny encouraging him. I cry. Oh my goodness. Fucking Kazu's gonna like shit his pants. Gonna be like, I have got an anime on my side. I have got an anime on my side. Her last name, never mind, sounds like she doesn't care. I stand ship. I mean, I don't want to ship high school students though. That's a bit weird.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Yeah.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Ah, yes. The very side quest of discovering the main quest of this investigation. Sonam needs to be canon. Sweet babies. Could always just ship them as older. We can friendship them. Friendship! Friendship! Friendship!
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
No friendships with benefits. No.
I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
Oh no, is he gonna fucking out us? No, I will fucking punt him.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
But I'm sure he's lying. We need to see the documents to be proof. Oh my god.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Sweet. Oh my god. Meant to feed the 4 Dark Devas instruction, right? Obviously.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
He's such a sweet bean. This is God, he's just like Sonia. Sorry, house, I walk into my little shortcake. Yes. Yes, you fucking have, man.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
She's trying too hard to be cool right now. Now they stuck it in a fun house where one side is strawberry themed, the other side is grape themed. Yeah. 2 houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought of that first too, but I don't find any proof that completely contradicts that. Seven? Alright, I need to see.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Alright, they're definitely, they're side by side. They're side by side. They're definitely side by side.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the...
Wait, we don't have Kazu's account? No, alright. You can say gay now. What?
Is
Oh,
that
strange.
really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also
It was
different.
for Yuhiko's account. Ah, okay, so it's not for Yuhiko's account.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
Damn. Oh,
So
wait,
that's
I
the
just
secret
missed
of the
it.
funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both. I mean, the walls are different and the designs on the floor.
We've already settled. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. Block by the purple lines. Yeah, it's hard to know.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because
Yeah,
my
yeah.
kingdom destroyed your homeland?
I've been drowned out.
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I won't tolerate your face. Actually, no, I like Kazu. Gets destroyed by facts and purple lines.
Doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall.
Okay. Here's my thing. So I think the buildings are right next to each other, because then the elevator would move 180 degrees, then also this chamber would move too. Maybe. I don't know. That's the current hypothesis.
But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
The elevator can rotate 180 degrees. We're not sure about the actual floor design, or like the actual tower, if that can move. But the elevator rotates 180 degrees to get in between both towers. So that's why I'm thinking they're not side by side as they're thinking they are, but it's created an illusion to think that they are.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Oh, God. No, I don't want to.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower. But we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Nagito, you said too much the moment you started speaking. So the question is, which direction did the body come from? Yeah, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
And also, everything was in the exact same location.
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake. There are many different ways.
No.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Oh, I'm out of cuts.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
No, how am I out of cuts? What?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
There we go.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene, he could have moved it all, easy as pie.
Damn it!
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Ah, fuck. Come on. No. You cut with whatever. And then on the orange statements is when you hit it, but that's on the second go around. I had to go back to the beginning.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Damn. Fuck. I'm gonna run out of time. Gotta get that Ace Attorney Bailiff Samurai sword with an American flag.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Ow. Nope. You're super particular with your cuts. Damn.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Yep, I don't have enough. Yeah, I figured that out.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What? Oh my god. I'm gonna run out of time. Okay. So help me out here. When I get to the second section, what statement am I supposed to pair with what sword? Please tell me that now, because I don't want to spend like 20 years doing this. Please. Please. I don't feel like fucking with this one.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
Damn it. They change it.
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Damn it. Strange feeling for the bullet. Which child number this? This is 4, but Grant, you don't need to worry about it because I have a couple people in chat who've played the game.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Damn, I was too busy trying to fix it. Darn it, disregard. Is it oil? Guys, don't guess, please. I'm struggling. Please.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled, and Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
That took way too long.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
There we
Allow
go.
me to cut through those words.
I will cut through those words.
Moving the body and pillar is possible.
Thanks,
But it would
Rouge.
be impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too.
Sorry, I was confused at the start of the argument with Sonya. It's alright.
Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible.
But you helped.
No matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
Yeah, you should be sorry, bitch.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Oh my god.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either.
At least she apologized. Yeah, that's true.
Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
But also, I think the tower may move as well. Fired up Sonya for Shark Boy.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
They're... Yes. They're both. Hood. Hood.
No idea, huh?
She's thinking! The mystery lies in the secret of the funhouse. We don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Fucking Monami in the background over here. Just like, help me guys, help me! Go team, go! Go team, go! It's one of the worst places to die, fun houses. Oh no, we rely on Nagito. We have really sunk that far if we are relying on Nagito's wisdom here.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
What does that even mean, you little shithead?
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
If we're worthy? Determine. Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that.
The funhouse, the death room connects both of them. That's how he's able to trace freely.
The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
I'm smart. Wait, why are you saying you're smart? I mean, I'm not doubting you. I'm confused. He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could be talking about...
I see.
You're talking about the final
Regards to
deadline,
Nagito.
right?
Ah, yes.
You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself.
I put a gun to my head. That's what makes me the smartest.
From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Can we ever see what can we ever see it?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you.
Who's the dumb one? The man tried to shoot himself, or the man trying to shoot the man trying to shoot himself? I don't know. Let's not talk about that type of stuff.
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Gundam, you seem, like, mad about that.
Yep.
Naito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner
See?
pocket.
This is it.
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
Where the fuck are we? The window. Yeah, it's the window. Yeah, I know it's the window, but Grant, with the you make obvious statements, but like, Grant, you're making very obvious statements here.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
Rotates, raise and lowers.
But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Look at Monami again in the background. Oh, is this Logic Dive? What doesn't make sense in this picture? Spot selection. God, there's so much that doesn't make sense in this picture. Tower, right? There's only one tower in this picture, and that's what I'm thinking all along, which means it's not unnatural all along. Don't you agree? Oh.
Here!
That there's nothing on the other side.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle.
So they're really just stacked on top of one another?
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
Yeah, they're just stacked. Okay, so they're just stacked on top of each other in some weird configuration. Yeah, they're... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the tower, like, they enter on different floors, but also, like, the elevator rotates. So the elevator rotating has to play... Because if they're on just different floors, the elevator doesn't need to rotate. So there's something more to it.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
I see. And is that it?
Nagito says a lot of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. This doesn't make sense in this picture. How fat this is? Or is it the green? Oh, I guess it's the... I guess it's the fucking greenery, yeah.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room,
Use
right?
your eyes, Hajime.
If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
I love that.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Do you need to call me out? Child. Oh my god. Did you think Monokuma is so... I don't know. Nagito, you're about to catch my hands.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Other clue? So you talk about that one time?
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
Who the fuck says you gotta be special to notice things? Him, apparently.
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the 3rd floor of Grape House.
I mean, we wouldn't know. I never got a chance to see the 3rd floor. The game wouldn't let me go up there.
What does it mean?
Or did it? Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the 3rd floor, using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I think about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic dive! Hell yeah, my favorite. Damn. I jumped at the wrong time. Ow. Poor Hajime. Sorry, buddy. Strawberry House and Grape House both exist. They exist? They exist? They exist. Yeah, they're just the same building. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. Ow! Ouchie. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Vertically. They're on top of one another. Good eyes complimenting that someone is proficient in video gaming is like, wow, Blue, you're such a cool color. I see they put the Rocket Power game here as a mini game. This straight feels like one of those.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Woohoo.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
He's having a panic attack. And look at the one on his shoulder. He's just like, Father, calm down. Please, let me rub against you to make you, like, not have a fucking panic attack.
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings.
Hamter, yes.
They're actually one 6-story building?
His hammies.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Located. Floors above grade.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Hamster Man has just become so wholesome. Yeah, we love Gundam.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Well, it doesn't mean, like, you can't have a square outside and then, like, have an octagon innard. That doesn't mean that.
Strawberry House is 4-sided. and
Cabbages
Grape
are
House
pog?
is 6-sided, right?
Cabbages are pog. Yeah, I like cabbage. How are you doing?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse.
Good, you're just vibing? That's fun. We're playing Danganronpa. Not sure if you're familiar with the game, but we're having a little crisis here.
Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Alright, hydrate guys. CGI budget.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Shut the fuck up, Monokuma.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
No.
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Never say that again, Bear.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yes.
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House.
Then why did the elevator rotate, though? That's the part that's confusing me. Is like, why did the elevator rotate? Are there two doors on... No, it wouldn't have been two doors on two sides.
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
Maybe it's the same room. What do you mean?
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple.
His precious hammies!
Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Oh, she's so not invested.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Chain.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
He's a simp. He is.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
Oh my god.
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Does that mean the killer prepared in advance? But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was a fake?
Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Shake my head. I know absolutely nothing about this game, but I do know that Hammy supremacy, yes. It's the same thing as proving they're the same room that Nekomaru died in. I'm pretty sure
I'm gonna
it's
solve this mystery in a flash.
strange feeling.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
There we
No,
go.
that's wrong.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
I'd explain the elevator rotating mystery, but I think they talk about it later. Maybe. I mean, it is a truth bullet, so hopefully they do. It's not super crazy, to be honest. They're basically having the same argument. Yeah.
Me?
If they don't explain it, I'll ask you, Inferno.
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just out the parts are carefully arranged into someone two.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Oh no, I wanted no spoilers, lol. Oh no, Scar, how are you? If you don't want to see spoilers, it's okay, I understand.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Spoilers beware, someone dies. Spoilers beware, Kazu's a simp.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
This man is getting so rejected.
You are joking, right?
This poor man.
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Ah, damn. Drop a huge spoiler. Spoiler, everyone dies. Gundam is cute. Yes, we stand that spoiler. That's such a good spoiler.
If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
Well then, maybe he did that so he made it look like he wasn't the killer.
I see. That is disappointing.
Are you saying Kazu should have been the killer? Oh my god, Sonia, just like laying down the fucking diss track on this poor man.
I'm even more disappointed.
Look at him, he's crying! No, I know, I'm sorry for spoiling it for everyone. Thank you, Mary.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
No, the floor moved. Dude, I feel like she low-key has been annoyed by his comments and advances the entire time. Probably.
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
An elevator? But she was too nice to say anything. Probably. And then she may have confided in Gundam. And then Gundam was like, how dare he? Device like that. It's an elevator. An elevator. Oh my god, they're gonna make us do Hangman's Gambit, aren't they? Yup. Hangman's Gambit. Fuck this. It's an elevator. God. It is an elevator, right? No, that's not what I wanted. All right. Perfect.
I got it.
You must be talking about an elevator.
She probably is. Kazuichi in the first chapter is like, I always wanted a blonde chick. Like, what the fuck, bro? How dare he belittle and defile the feelings of such a strong individual, the scantiest leech? Oh my god, Gundam, I can so see him saying that. Well, she was shown to be overly naive with territory, so maybe she just didn't understand at first. Maybe.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
The floor. The floor is the elevator.
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room.
Look at these graphics, man.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
Because it wants you to think... The funhouse wants you to think that they're connected horizontally and not vertically.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
4K graphs. Oh, how our technology has come.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yes.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
Ooh.
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The orientation. The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. It includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about this stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one things they all have in common, they were all on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Because it's on the fucking wall! Because it's on the wall!
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Something unique about that elevator. Only the floors move.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was.
Okay. So this is making me think now. Okay, so this is... So we found the body. Grape Tower. So it was the handle on this floor. They used the elevator to move the fucking pillar. That's the only thing I can think. Because why would the handle be off the door? They must have tied the wire to the door on the second floor. Wait, would that work? And then dropped it on his head. That's what they did. That is what they did. They dropped it on him. Or like they made him sleep there. They turned him off. And then had the wire connected around that door handle. And eventually, of course, it would give. Because it's not meant to sustain a pillar. And then when the handle would give, the pillar would crash. But it wouldn't be on top of him, though. That's the thing. So that's the current theory, but there's holes, obviously.
That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Gotta leave. Thanks for joining, Cabbages or Pog. I hope you have a good evening or a good day. I hope to see you sometime soon.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To make us think that we were in horizontally towers.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
Thank you, love.
It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
And that would be Monokuma.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Ew, no, no! No!
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
Swoon.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
You're a royal, Sonia. You're used to things existing only for their aesthetical value. No! Hate that. No! Shout it from the rooftops. Scar, I agree with you there.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
He said...
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
So the killer... Yeah, the killer must have been in the fun room. The final dead room. The killer must have been the only other one who completed it. So we just need to know who completed it, right?
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
Okay, I need a Gundam. What are you talking about, man?
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Oh my god. She's simping for him, but Kazu's simping for her. Poor baby.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Okay, I have a motive for Kazu if it is Kazu. He was hoping if he murdered somebody, then that Sonia could get food. Because he's like, I made everything perfect, Sonia. Now you can eat. Hello. There we go. Yup. There's my reasoning.
If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
God, this is like the love triangle between Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke in the show. Oh my god. See, now you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator.
He does bring up a good point.
And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the
Oh,
elevator.
does it go like around like a curve? Is that why they rotate 180 degrees? Is that why?
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
Mina. Gotta put the accent on the N.
What does this mean?
Who are you objecting? Agree, what does this mean? The two houses are connected vertically. The position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. We'd already been through this. When the back was facing the Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Oh god. How can we break through this contradiction, game?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
When did it become a comedy duo?
This iron curtain of teamwork.
What? Oh, Kazu! So have matching items sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
If the two houses...
Let me double check Kazu's account. Spun.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
Sorry, Gundam. Sorry, love.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Yes, that's what he just said.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Much like that image just there.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It did that.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
I mean, this is an amusement park after all, or allegedly. This has series prepare for trouble, make it tough. I love the emotes, my friend.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
Fuyuhiko's gonna be like, shut the fuck up.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
Oh my god.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
I think the ultimate weapon is the knowledge of knowing how the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Oh my god. Rip off Byakuya over here.
As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
He couldn't bear the thought of being human. Ha ha ha. Snaps from Mary, everyone. What an octagon means. It's an 8-sided shape. It's an 8-sided shape. Wow, geometry.
An octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Actually, are you slow son or are you on the weed, boy?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Oh my god, he's gonna keep throwing us under the fucking bus.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
The name Octagon is probably... Oh god. Oh fuck. 8 sides. Can I move now? Oh fuck. Octagon. Sides. Oh god. I don't know. Oh look, you need to keep rubbing salt into the wound, you festering little maggot. Hexagon is top and bottom sides. 6 plus 2 equals 8. Oh, hi, Chattercube. How are you? Grape House is Octagon. Octagon isn't. It's gotta be 6-sided.
Crap!
I'm in quiet here unless you really need me. I would wager the top since the dead room is in Strawberry and they connect. Also, hi! Yeah. Strawberry House to final dead room to the Octagon. Then...
Here!
Yeah, that was my initial guess, but that is not 8
You're
sides.
talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Oh.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
The ultimate weapon's gotta be the knowledge of knowing how the funhouse works.
Learned? The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
Mm-hmm. What I missed? Hey, cabbages! We learned that Monokuma is a little shit, Nagito is a little shit, and we love Gundam. That's yep. We learned that the octagon, wasn't there a staircase leading to the 3rd floor in Grape House? Yes, there was. We did not go up to the 3rd floor though. I did not go up there. I should have though. I really wanted to check it out. What else am I missing here? It's blocked off.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
Oh my god.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? Cool, we're getting into the trial break. Which, I'm not leaving. My hips just hurt.
Hiya!
No. 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 This is the most unfun house that has ever housed. Yes. Go use the bathroom. Okay.
Okay, everyone.
Yes, please save my current progress. My current progresso. Zoom. All rise.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw. Mood.
But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
It means it's gonna get worse.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
That was sudden.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Now everyone is starting to sound sus.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
This is why he's innocent. This is why.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito as usual. I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not. Shot for every time someone says murder. Shot for every time someone says hope, despair, murder.
Anyway,
Gonna get hella
if
drunk.
the killer used the building's structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. If he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building's structure. Crushed by the elevator. No.
Crap!
Damn, I honestly thought it was that. I was just thinking of that. It wouldn't have been falling. Oh god, come on!
I see!
Falling.
That's it? I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
Yeah, that is a valid point.
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
Listen!
Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Oh, maybe that's how the wire comes into play. Maybe.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
No, I don't want to.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. The wire. It's gotta be the wire in the door handle.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator,
Hey, thanks for the follow.
they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Oh, yay, welcome back. Ooh, and a bagel.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
No, that's wrong!
Getting better at this.
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
What's on the bagel, Marion? What type of bagel is it?
Could it be his sleep mode?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
And he also doesn't have a heart, so...
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
Ooh, butter and plain nice. Unless if he was tied to something.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Oop. Well, I have an army of cabbages. Amazing. Are you like the guy from Avatar The Last Airbender? The cabbage guy? Cabbage man?
Silence, pest.
Who were you saying that to?
Now you're calling me a pest?
This poor man. Way to create a drop beside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what could that be? It's the wire and the handle.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest.
Oh my god.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh no. Cuz he's getting bashed from all sides this trial. Mary have a war with Russia.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Pretty sure it's doorknob
So
and
you're
wire.
telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Oh god.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree to that.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
So someone tied Nekomaru to the door handle, then lowered the floor so he bonked his head on the pillar, which toppled, and then they took the hammer to make sure he was down by bashing him up. I think the hammer was placed there to make us think it was the hammer, but it's not the hammer, because his arms and legs are supposed to detach. Like, they're meant to be detachable. So I think they, like, maybe moved his arms and limbs, or his limbs and whole, to make it look like it, yeah.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode.
True, but the oil seems to be mostly coming from the neck area, likely because of the fall. There doesn't seem to be any oil from the rest of him. Yeah, so, like, I think that the head is the only part where the oil can come out of.
Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
As he's sleeping! Look, he's got a little sleep bubble!
That's right! He was so well hung!
Ew!
Kinda like...
Ew! No! Stop! Cancelled!
You better not finish that sentence.
Ew! No!
The killer
No!
took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Like, what? We don't need to answer that question.
Too easy.
Ah, no. No. No, I don't want to sword fight you.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just
What, a portrait?
that.
Yes, a portrait.
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Radio clock? Radio clock, maybe? Clock's alarm timer.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through those words.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that happened was because he's super strong, so he basically ripped it. The doorknob was stuck in here. That's really what it was. Then that's the clue Nekomaru left behind for
see.
us.
So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Oh my god, he got a kink now. No! No! I will bonk you with my keyboard! No!
No, I believe you gave your all.
Oh my god, she's like so fucking with him right now.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
Oh my god, this poor man.
This guy, he gets off on this.
Oh my god. Silent simp.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Dear God, is Kazu the new Toko? Does that mean he survives? It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell to the floor, the only thing I think of what happened to him is he collided with the pillar.
Let's see. When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
Oh my god, she's too hyped for this.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Oh my god.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
Oh my god, the way he says that just brings me so much life.
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
I love that she keeps calling him that. I mean, I feel like the ultimate mechanic can fix that. Wait, no. Is it really 7:30?
Nah, that's impossible. 'Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
Oh my god, we discussed this. This was the first thing we talked about.
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
That says 7:31, excuse me. I feel like... Maybe the mechanic did that. After the fact.
Here's yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know!
Monokuma Tai Chi is very important when starting your day. Regretful Twitcher. How are you doing, man? Yeah, Monokuma Tai Chi. I should start doing Monokuma Tai Chi, but maybe not at 7. Maybe 7:30. Let me wake up a little bit. Which means the clock was moved to 30 minutes ahead of the actual time. Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. I can't choke up all at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to break through to this contradiction. Make your argument. Oh god.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
The alarm that caused Nekomaru's death rang at 7:30 a.m. We discovered the body before 7 a.m. I need to crush one possibility at a time if I'm going to break through this contradiction.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
Maybe the time, our time was wrong. Hold on. Yeah, because you're right. Okay, so it's the radio clock.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
Is time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
Easy there, chat. Don't get ahead. Of course, there's spoilers. So, I'm thinking the wall clock was tampered with. To crush one possibility at a time, I'm going to break through this contradiction.
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Clock's alarm timer.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
Is time
It's
of
wall
death and the
clock
time
on
the
her
body
statement.
was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering.
That's what I'm thinking.
They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, wait.
gotta be it.
No! Wait. It can't be, though. But we don't have the option to select radio clock.
We headed for Grape Tower.
Oh, we do. Okay.
Before 7 a.m., I am.
But the alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru died.
Is time of death and one of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
Hold on a second.
So you're saying there's no
Sorry
way
about
the
that.
killer could have tampered with a clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Oh my god.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Gundam, whose side are you on?
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Gundam, please!
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
This time-related contradiction, I don't think it should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. Just imagine Baby Gangster running around trying to check the clocks. He's just doing what he was told. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer. He's still blushing. All right, logic dive. Logic dive. I love logic dive. Rouge, is this one your favorite minigame? Because I remember you said, like, oh yeah, you're gonna play my favorite one, but it's not in the first trial. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building, who the killer is, the time in the building. I wonder what the others think of him doing when this is happening. Oh, fuck! How do you do that? Do you just have to move and jump at the same time? What? This is some next level shit here. What? I am not Tony Hawk, man. No! Fuck! No! Ah! That's stressful! No! Fuck! No! Come on! I'm losing hearts here! Oh god, that's stressful! Which clock was tampered with? The building's clock. Alright, so I am on the right side. Building's clock. Which house had the wrong clock? Both houses. Amazing.
It's all coming together.
I think you gotta go fast.
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Everyone. Hajime. Yo, Hajime. Earth to Hajime. Hajime. Staring off into space.
Yeah,
Hope.
none of the
Hell
clocks
yeah.
had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. So it's 2 hours. It's 2 hours. It's going to be Fuyuhiko's account, probably.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Ah, damn.
Damn it!
Damn, alright.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly
Wait, what was Akane's? She also heard rumbling sounds at 5:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Oh my god. Which one is it? By how much did the killer adjust the time inside the building? How would I ever figure that out?
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only...
Fuyuhiko's account. Okay, so it's Akane's account. Wait, where was the other one? Oh, wall clock was that one. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's Akane's account. It's not wall clock.
The time
There we
of
go, wall
death.
clock, okay.
Was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Yep, you're
I
right.
agree with that. That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
It very much exists in this world. If it's yeah, and this is the world without if. Clearly, the darkest timeline.
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it.
Dun dun dun.
It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
Interesting.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
It's all coming together. I pay for IF monthly. What do you mean? If monthly.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
She said probably, but the text says probably.
Huh? You can tell?
Oh no, capitalism has bended space and time.
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
That rumbling sound was heard at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to how much time is off. It's 2 hours.
I see!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
There is
The
another
reason is
question.
obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out only Nekomaru.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Yeah, you're right. Because he left at 5 a.m.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides, most of the time the killer also used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure out Nekomaru, then it would be... No. It's the...
Damn it!
It's Monokuma Taichi.
I see!
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Grape Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Okay, so it's anyone who wasn't up or noticed the sound. So Sonia, Nagito, but I don't think it's Nagito, so it's looking like Sonia right now. It really is looking like Sonia. And Chiaki. Chiaki, we don't have anything accounted for. So I think it might be Sonia. I'm leaning Sonia right now. Because I'm pretty sure Kazu was accounted for in the alarm statement. Yeah, Kazu and Gundam both rushed. Okay. So Sonya's looking a little sus right now.
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
I refuse to agree with the cockroach.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Geez, how outrageous. Anna didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Oh my god.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Oh my god, no.
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
I hate their bickering.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery.
I will
Now that
agree
we
to that.
found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Yes. Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
The wall clock. Wall clock.
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
I still refuse to agree with the cockroach. I do not blame you.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Nagito.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when
It's
Nekomaru
Nagito.
fell.
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
In time, right? It's gotta be not. They gotta be assuming Nagito right now, but I know it's incorrect.
You're the only one!
But I know he's not the killer. He's not the killer.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
Look at Gundam. He's so annoyed.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
No, can we not?
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
What rooms were they in? That's going to determine what rooms did they have.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
It's the room quality.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know.
It's the room quality.
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common. And I'm sure you'll figure
Deluxe
it out.
rooms, yeah. People who didn't hear the rumbling sounds of Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. So here's what three have in common. This will be the secret to the points of the killer. It's gonna be deluxe room. Yeah. No, damn it, I needed that. There we go.
I got it!
So the alibi, okay.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Quality grade, soundproof, and has excellent air insulation.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve course
You
talent?
in the face.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
No, I don't.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us, haha. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Is it Akane? Is it Akane? Is it her? Map out everyone's rooms. Wait, I can't. I don't know what rooms people were in. Ah! Okay.
Crap!
Damn. The deluxe room should be the clue. Oh. The deluxe rooms is the clue. Okay, so Sonia? Akane heard noise.
Crap!
Chiaki?
Crap!
Oh, so Nagito? What? What is happening? There are 4 people in the deluxe rooms. Wait, Kazu! No, wait, no! Fuck!
Crap!
It's Fuyuhiko or Gundam. It's Fuyuhiko or Gundam.
You're the only
No! It can't be.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
It can't be Gundam!
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that?
No, it can't be him! Why would it be him?
If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
I'm gonna cry. I feel like this game is gaslighting me. Oh my god,
How
Green!
were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
No!
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
Sorry if you can hear me rubbing against my microphone, please let me know.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
Insert line of grief. Oh, how the turntables.
Why were you able to hear that alarm?
Gets my torch and pitchfork ready. No.
Now that you mention it,
Gundam?
There was only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Oh fuck, my lights turned off. Fuck. Wait, so is it gonna be like he wanted Sonya to be able to eat? And because like he didn't want to lose a friend? Oh my god, is that what's happening?
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting
Oh
for Nekomaru at the
no.
tower.
Oh no. If I have to voice act it, it's gonna be, we're gonna have issues.
Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
Only really good case we have so far in this is the answer.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
It would have been so much better if it was Akane who killed her own teacher in order to eat food. That would have been like not expected, but still makes sense.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go
Thanks
back
for
to
the
their
follow,
room,
Nagito
and
luck.
ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
God.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Damn, when a gangster gets someone else stuck in a jam.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, That would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this. Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
10.
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
That's what I was thinking he was gonna say. I went to get seeds for my hammies. That's what he could have said! That's what he could have said! Gundam ties and what happens to the hamsters? Oh my god, no! My brain can't handle this!
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence.
No, he's sweating! No!
At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
How can we go to the bathroom if they haven't eaten in like 2 days?
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
The flowers on the top floor of the strawberry place. There's a little, yeah.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Is it because his hamsters were gonna die? Did he do it for his hamsters? Because he did say if the seeds had, if the flowers were producing seeds, his hamsters could eat them. And he said if. He didn't check the flowers. We don't know. Oh my god, did he do it for his hamsters? Oh my god, I'm gonna sob.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial.
Cry!
It's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Is there more? Is there more? I have to go to bed.
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Okay, to my friends. Okay. So for my friends who have played this before, how much longer is this trial gonna go on for? Because I need to go to bed soon.
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
Exactly 3 more decisions than comic book. I hate to do this, but I think I'm gonna end it here, because I've been streaming for 3 hours, and like I should go to bed soon, and like I don't want to be up until 11 o'clock trying to finish this. So as much as I don't want to, I am gonna end stream here. Also because like I don't want to be sad tomorrow for work. So we're gonna end it here. For those reasons mentioned, you can't save in your dream. You can't save them in your dreams. Fair, I'm sorry. So supporting a case of the Mondays. I am. Yeah. Maybe sleep may change the answer. Perhaps. And also stream is gonna crap out on quality right as I'm ending, so this is fun. F in the chat for Gundam. Yeah. But anyway, thanks all for joining me tonight. I will be continuing on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, so be on the lookout for that. And if you're not already in the Discord server, stop at the breakpoints. I did save the game, so we're good. But yeah, that's it for tonight, and I'll see you all on Friday. Have a fantastic week, and bring your tissue box on Friday. Bye!